Welcome back, my heroes. When a super calls and say there's a leak, I usually ask, is it a big leak or is it a small leak? How can you determine a leak is a leak? Well, I ask, when you're looking at it, does it drip, drip, drip? Starring Brandon F. Camel. We gon' see how big this leak is.
I appreciate you.
If it's dripping or not. Let's find out.
Well, it's the well for like a gauge. So I'm probably just like removing the plug.
Boy heroes.
Yeah. Oh, so it's isolated.
Well, I'll show you. So I turned it off.
Yeah.
And it would stop, and then I put it back on, and it was fine. I did that this morning. Still, I don't know if the valve was closing properly.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It's still going. But
It's leaking a lot.
Drip.
All right, but I'll put if you want me to leave it, I can leave it and like, take it off, and put it back.
Get it fixed. That's all right.
They called it in,
So I had the bucket here.
said there was a leak, a drip, drip, drip. That's a circulator pump.
I see what you're saying. All right.
I see it dripping right there from the well. That's a simple fix.
Got you.
Why is that open like that?
It's a well,
Why? Where I don't.
because that means they had a gauge there.
Oh, okay.
See that gauge right there?
Yeah.
See, that gauge is threaded into that T. But this is a pop-in. So they have like a gauge that you could just take out and pop another one in.
If you need.
If you need it be. That's why I said I could take that off and put it back for you if you wanted a gauge in the future, or I'm gonna plug it off.
Okay.
I'm gonna plug it off. I got the plugs with me. I'm gonna just plug it off.
That's what I thought of it, but I'm like, maybe it's supposed to be.
Then what they do is something like that. They'll put like a hose cocks. Maybe you can use it for hot water with the, just like anything else. It's just probably like a little tiny pinhole, or it's leaking around. Once I put a plug, it'll be over.
Yeah. But it's every so often, like it's funny when I turn it off.
It could be the expansion. You know how heat expands and it seals, and then when it gets cooler, it cools down. I'm not saying that's what's happening,
it's
but
usually on a Sunday, and it happened there like last night. I checked it at 5 o'clock this morning. And it was leaking like, but it happened like it's almost on Saturday or Sunday. That's why I didn't call, because it was going off. Didn't want to come ready for it. Something small.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
There's some fire on.
But yeah, it should be something simple.
All we really got to do is just isolate that well. Once we isolate the well, turn off the
had a
pump,
leak in it, so I had to get it redone.
we should be able to take
remove
that
the shower
well
and
out
stuff.
and we'll plug it, and that'll be the end of it. So now I'm turning off the pump. This is the circuit breaker. This is how we're gonna turn off the pump. Okay.
Motor, oil pump,
Hot water.
hot water.
They could have labeled it circulation pump.
Okay, we took the
So
power
now
there.
that's the pump. It's off. Now we gotta isolate that well.
This one looks kind of scary,
This ladder's a little flimsy.
but we can close this side.
Can't really trust those wooden ladders. Now this valve, for some reason, is pretty stern, so I'm gonna use the pipe wrench to get it closed.
I went to switch that off like maybe 2 months ago to start doing it.
Yeah, so this.
There's the other valve right there.
I just wanna,
After shutting this valve, that well is pretty much isolated. Let's just hope these valves hold.
Easier.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Before though, it was like,
A little stern.
wait.
Okay.
There's still water in the lines.
What I want to do, so I know there's no real way to drain the water that's out of there. No, because the valve is from here to there. Unless there's something in between here. I don't see it. No, there's no pressure because the valves are closed unless one of these valves ain't holding. If these valves ain't holding, then shit, we're in bad shape.
It would have been good to leave a way to drain the water out, but it's all good. When you're doing work like this in the air, it's always good to hold back. It gives you good, leverage, and it's always the safer way, especially when you're in the air.
I'm a Lions fan.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so you know what happened with that.
I think that's the toughest division of football.
Yeah, it shouldn't be coming out from there. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little nervous.
Should be no pressure behind that. But if the valves ain't holding, then there's gonna be some pressure, but we should be fine.
If these valves are holding. I don't feel too much pressure. So you know what, let's leave that like that. We can maybe do a little Indiana Jones.
I'm looking for those plugs. I found that one.
Put the green.
Gotta find the dope. There it goes. I brought different sizes just in case.
So we're brand new here, I'm assuming, because I've never been here.
You're here maybe about a year.
Oh, okay.
Once again, I like to put a lot of dope. If I'm not putting no Teflon, I'd rather put dope than Teflon. Nice, there's no pressure. Oh, that plug is too big. But it's all good because we got another one.
No, that's right. That's right.
A lot of these companies, like, super don't care.
Yeah.
These people, like, they're all good people. Like, it's a working class family. They're like,
And it's a blessing.
yeah.
So I try to do the best I can for the people. And then I'm a boiler man, so I know what you guys go through.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
So I level with y'all. I'm not gonna say I'm very lucky. I'm gonna say I'm blessed, bro.
Yeah. I honestly, when I got the job 3 years ago, my buddy says, the money you were spending on rent, he says you're going to spend that on it's like, no way I'm going to save.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is different.
So yeah.
Summer of the pandemic.
Oh, that's you caught it right.
We were late in the city and I got this job and it's like, how can you
You have a rag? I just want to wipe it down.
I open up the valves. But remember to open up the valves slowly. I opened up the first valve already, so this one didn't really matter. Turn the pump on after opening up the valves, and boom, the job is done.
And I hate when they put the sub pump right next to. You know how many tools I'm gonna drop right here? That's crazy. All right. Look at these old ass pressure controls. That's wild. Hello? Yeah, I'm leaving right now. All right, bye.
Oh, my heroes. I'm not gonna lie. This kind of work is brainless. We don't really need much thinking with this one. Unless you disagree. But for me, I'm quite comfortable with this. We got that leak stopped. So, there's no more leaking. It was a job well done, my heroes. Until next time, don't let it drip.